Amber Miners, welcome back to the Amber Mine. Today's episode is going to be slightly different. I haven't done one of these in a while. Today we'll be reviewing Jurassic Saga by a friend of mine named Toastmaster and many, many more. Most of the blocks you see in front of you or behind me today are actually blocks from this mod. So what is Jurassic Saga? Jurassic Saga is an upcoming Minecraft mod for NeoForge 1.21.1 that aims to bring creatures from across the entire Jurassic franchise into your Minecraft world, so you can build your own Jurassic Park. The creatures and cosmetics featured in this mod hail not only from the films, but also from the novels, real-life toy lines, and various games from within the Jurassic Park franchise. Minecraft version. This is going to be for NeoForge, not Forge, not Fabric, not whatever other version, but NeoForge 1.21.1 for the entire development of Jurassic Saga. Plans to move forward in version will adjust with time, aka the team will let us know, but any version below 1.21.1 will never get supported. Requirements. Jurassic Saga requires Azure Lib, which powers all of the animations in the mod. The next big question that I'm sure a good potential portion of the audience is going to be asking: will there ever be a Pocket or Bedrock edition? To simply put, no, there is not and will never be a Pocket or Bedrock version of this mod ever. Here are all the different blocks that are in the game. Well, most of them. I don't have like items or specialized versions of different things. These are just the core blocks. This is the Bug Zapper. So this mod will bring in things like mosquitoes and Meganura. So this is going to be a Bug Zapper to help prevent any issues with those. I love how detailed the model is. Next up is the Flora Cultivator. So what this is I'll explain it later, but this is part of the cloning process of reviving plant life, flora. So this machine is how you will actually combine all those different percentages together, and or as well as different gene modifiers that will show up later that I'll potentially be talking about more in another video. I haven't played around with that quite yet, but I do know that there are some cosmetic variants and genetic specialties. Next up, we have the Gene Isolator. I believe this is going into the genetic side of things where there's going to be modifications done. I haven't played around with this too much yet, so there'll probably be a part 2 of that because I'm sure that's going to be a huge part of this entire thing. Next up, we've got the Genetic Analyzer. This is where you're going to be putting all of your different fossil ores and stuff, and it's going to give you like cobblestone, sand, but then occasionally it's going to give you options of fossils or genetic material. Next up, this is pretty straightforward, the Incubator. So once you get all the stuff figured out and you're going to put all the DNA into eggs, which I will show later, you put the eggs in here and that gets them set up to be a viable egg so that you can place it on the ground and hatch your creature. So we have the herbivore feeder and the carnivore feeder. There is a fish feeder, but I couldn't figure out how to place it. So that's going to need to be something brought up in part 2. Anyway, next up, we have a secure grid door. So this is like a chain link fence style door, but it's like the equivalent of an iron door. Chain link door, this is called the grid door, but this is a standard version. It's not like the iron door. We have the glass door, and the glass door that's black, and that's going to be in every color variant. is the corrugated iron blocks. So we've got the regular one, we've got the black, and it comes in all the different colors. Next up, we have the roof tiles. So, like, you remember in Lost World, when Sarah Harding is up on the roof, I'll play the clip here, and the raptor falls off the roof because she's pulling off these tiles. That's these kind of things. That also comes in all the different colors as well. Next up, we have the facility concrete. This comes in, well, actually, most of their blocks actually come in these 4 varieties. We've got the full block, the half slab, stairs, and the wall block. Is the facility concrete bricks. We've got the slab, the stairs, and the wall. Cracked facility concrete brick. All 4 variants. We've got the mossy facility concrete bricks in all variants. Got the cracked facility concrete. We've got the mossy facility concrete. We've got panels. Got mossy facility concrete panel. We've got regular pillars. Got cracked facility pillar. And we've got mossy facility pillar. Next up, we have the fossils, what most people are actually here for and excited about. We've got the Carboniferous Fluvian fossil ore. We've got the marine fossil ore from the Carboniferous. Permian fluvial fossil ore. So I'm thinking that this is going to be for plants and land creatures, where the marine one is obviously for the marine fossil. Triassic fluvial fossil ore. Triassic marine fossil. Jurassic fluvial fossil ore. Jurassic marine fossil. Cretaceous fluvial fossil ore. Cretaceous marine fossil. We've got the Paleogene fluvial fossil ore. Paleogene marine Neogene fluvial fossil ore. The marine fluvial, or the Neogene marine fossil ore. And the Quaternary fluvial fossil ore. Say that 12 times. Next up, we've got the thatch blocks. Block, slab, stairs. Now we've got the big tile path in block, slab, and stairs. This is really reminding me of the JPOG pathway. If I remember correctly, that was quite a bit lighter, but I actually really like the muted tones. Might be worth adding a lighter version. Next up, we have an iron pillar block. Next up, we've got a camo net. This would be something like you would put over to be able to potentially hide yourself underneath or whatever in a hunting type scenario. Next up, we've got clear glass, which when you look through it, you don't even see edges of the glass. But here, obviously, there is some. Unfortunately, it is not seamless. That would be one of my only suggestions, is potentially making this seamless. But other than that, as you will see soon, I'll actually have quite a bit of uses for this. We've got the refined glass as well. This one also has that same look, but it's unfortunately not. Next up, we've got the heavy duty bars. I believe this is like inspired by the Jurassic Park 3 fence, where it had the bars kind of like this, and it's kind of mimicking the concept of the glass thing. Next up is a heavy grid. So this is like a chain link fence, but it's a full block. I would potentially suggest adding like a wall or a fence variant, as I will show in just a moment. I go over the modern animals that are included, because I really like the idea of this being like a chain fence. And unfortunately, that's not something able to be achieved, but I do love this block. I can already tell multiple different uses that I already have in mind for this. Next up, we have a series. We have starting the wood types. There are 4 different wood variants, and in order to not get these wrong, I will attempt them once, but the names will be written on the screen in 3, 2, 1. Arucarioxylon, So we've got the planks version in planks, slabs, stairs, fence, and gate. This is the log version. This is the wood version where the bark texture is on all sides. This is the stripped log, so right-clicking it with an axe, but you still see the top of the block. Go over here. And then this is the wood version where that interior stripped log texture is on all sides. We've got the door, button variant, texture plate, or not texture, pressure plate. This is a trapdoor. This is their leaf block, sign, hanging sign, boat, and this is a boat with a chest, park bench. This is what the sapling looks like, and also the name one more time. Next up, we have the, again, name will be on the screen in 3, 2, 1. Gordon Patiris? Gordon Patiris. And planks, slabs, stairs, fence, and fence gate. This is the log, the wood, the stripped log, and then the stripped wood variant. The door, that's actually one thing that I'm not sure if that's supposed to be where the edges, if you look at it, have an x-raying effect, kind of. Button, pressure plate, trapdoor, leaf, sign, which, let me check this real quick. I can barely read this. So that might be something worth looking into. We've got the hanging signs. We've got the boat, chest with boat, and park bench, and that's the sapling. Whoa. Next up, we have Lepidodendron, planks, slabs, stairs, post, or fences, and fence gate. This is the log, the wood, stripped log, the wood. I don't know. Oh, they do have a different texture. Next up is the door, which that's a really nice green. I think we could potentially use this in a visitor center. Door to go from the Cretaceous Cafe to the outdoor eating area. Got the button, planks, the pressure pad, the trapdoor, leaves, sign, hanging sign, boat, chest boat. We have park bench, and the sapling. Stop it. Last wood variant is the spiniferictus. The planks, the slab, the stairs, the fence, and the fence gate. We've got the log, wood, the stripped wood, and the log. Got the door, the button, pressure plate, trapdoor, leaves, sign, hanging sign, boat, chest boat, the park bench, and the sapling. Finish off the items. We've got park benches in acacia, oak, spruce, birch, jungle, dark oak, mangrove, cherry blossom, crimson, and warped bench. Before I get into the big stuff, let's go into the different saplings that we have over here. I will not even be attempting these because I don't even know where to begin. I have this one, which I think is some mushrooms, this one, this is a cycad, as much as I'm able to figure out, Gladinia simplex, Neuropterus, this one I know, Variformans, Serena Variformans, the one that's supposed to be from the movie, the leaf that Ellie has in the Welcome Jurassic Park. This one, that in the basic, the orange, the pink, the red, the white, and the yellow. Next up is the heliconia. These were seen in a picture in the visitor center. Got a royal fern. Got the West Indian lilac, what gave the sick triceratops a sore stomach. Swiss cheese plant. These will grow everywhere. I've had to trim the bushes many, many times between takes. Got the calamites. Things will probably just grow forever, just like the kelp. Next up, we've got this, which will also grow an insane height. Got this. I think this is about as tall as it goes. We've got the Tempskaya. Got this. Because of the X-ray effect, you can actually see, but that's this block, or that plant. Got that. Got that, which I think is actually a clam. Or mussel or something. And then we've got this lily pad. And that's all the major bulk items in this. With the exception of probably my favorite portion. We've got the paddock signs. We've got a Apatosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Therodactylus, Dilophosaurus, Dryosaurus, Gallimimus. This is also a little tease to what we'll see later. Hadrosaurus, Meganera, Mesolamalus, Parasaurolophus, Procompsognathus, Stegosaurus. Triceratops, Troodon, Tylosaurus, Tyrannosaurus Rex, lastly the Velociraptor. Without any further ado, let's get into actually how to clone these. So this is my lab set. This is hopefully something that I'll be able to use in a future Let's Play series. Okay, let's get into this cloning problem. Take some amber, which comes from the fossils. Let's just this one. Let's put a couple of those in there. Let's see what happens. Okay, see what we get. Cobblestone. Ooh, Gallimimus. I'm going to fast forward the clip here so that I can actually potentially get something worth cloning. We have 4 Pterodactylus DNA, 2 Hadrosaurs, that would be 6 Gallimimus. We have 5 Parasaurolophus DNA. We have 6 Troodon. We have 5 Velociraptor and 3 T-Rex. We also have 10 cobblestone and 12 coal and 11 gravel. So this is This is what we were able to get just from one stack of amber. And being that it's spooky season, I think we're going to work on getting a Troodon. So, just so you're aware, if you click, hold shift, it will tell you the percentage of DNA. So we've got 32, 22, 27, 38, 31, 23. So what do we do with these? We go next door to this room. This is the DNA the DNA combination room. So let's take 32, 20, 38. 38's definitely. Let's combine these three. Let's start with the first one. Do these. So that's going to start working and combining everything we have. So it's going to come out to 70%. And if we use the 31, combine it with this, it's going to produce a full genetic Troodon. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the Jurassic Park the game Troodon, or if this is going to be, we don't need to keep here, so we're just going to throw these in here. Well, because potentially these could be used later on. So for the next step, we need to go to the fertilization room, which is down this way. So in this room, we're going to take an alligator egg, which is why we have them out there. We're going to take these things. Boom. Basically, from what I understand, you would kill an alligator. There's no way for them to lay the eggs that you take. That would be something I would potentially suggest updating, but this is just where it's at. So you would have to kill alligators to be able to get. So let's take one of these, pop it in here. One empty syringe. Boom. Take the unfertilized, or we remove the alligator embryo. What's going to create a dirty syringe. Next up, you take a new syringe. I believe you do this and this. Okay, so I think for this one you need a regular chicken egg. Try this. Or the Troodon it. Unfertilized chicken egg. Syringe. Add. Here. Throw it on there. Boom. There we go. So the Troodon uses a chicken egg. So this would be for like velociraptors, medium-sized carnivores. This is obviously for the smaller ones. So, and then we've got another dirty syringe. I don't know if there's a way to do anything with that just yet. Now, take the Troodon, place him, incubate. While this is going on, let me know down below if you are enjoying this. If you would like to see a part 2 where I not only go over the genetic modifiers, but also how to clone plants. Ta-da! Let's go out into the yard that we prepared. Have the door, so just in case this thing escapes, because you know how these things are. Place it on the ground. Couple more. Having multiple Troodon won't hurt anything. Hopefully, this won't take too long. And that, my friends, is how you make a Troodon. Hope you're enjoying this episode so far, and if you feel like it deserves it, slap that like button, and if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe. Right now, we're going to start showing off what these dinosaurs look like. We're going to start off with the Apatosaurus. Big boy. Give me a second color. Yes, we got 2 colors. These are huge. Obviously, this would not be a good enough exhibit for them, but this is just a good example of what we're looking at. Next up is going to be the even bigger boy. Let's look at the Brachiosaurus. Well, technically, these would be girls. Oh, there's multiple colors, so let's try for the next one. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I'm getting, even though it's the wrong species, it would be a Patasaur, but I'm getting Littlefoot vibes from it. Next up is Sierradactylus. I don't think this is going to stay too long. Got 2 different variants. One white head and one brown. Very nice looking models. So while those are flying away, use the same exhibit for the Dilophosaur. Ooh, we have both Jurassic Park, the movie, and Jurassic Park, the games variants. I think these guys are nocturnal, so that's why they're sleeping. Very nice, very good skin patterns here. Love the articulation of the models, the different how detailed these models are. I love the toes and the fingers. Next up is the Drysaurus. These tiny. Oh, if I shift click, that's how you get babies. It looks like there's 2 different variations, even though I'm not seeing it with the egg. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, there's a little bit of difference. Very little on the head. So you can see difference between the males, or the 2 here. I don't know which one's male. We've got the deeper blue and then the green head. Next up, we've got the Gallimimus. Ooh, very nice colorations here. They're flocking that way. Very nice models. Next up is the Hadrosaurus. Ooh. They're huge. I never quite put 2 and 2 together how large these. I think, yep, there are 2 different colors. Very nice, very nice. Gonna be a great addition to your park. You're gonna be able to make novel parks with this. Next up, we've got the Meganeura, which is definitely gonna be flying away. Ooh, but I was expecting a red one, but amazing models nonetheless. I believe this comes from one of the games. Blue color. Next up is the Parasaurolophus. Ooh, we've got the Lost World variations. I believe that's Jurassic Park the game. Very nice. These are going to make amazing additions to everybody's parks. Okay. Next up, we have the Procompsognathus from Jurassic Park and the Lost World books. Not to be mistaken for the Compsognathus. They're actually bigger. Love the patterning here. So beautiful. Love the blue. I'm assuming the blue ones are male. They're so cool. Next up is the mighty Stegosaurus. Oh, how did I do that? Oh, cool. So if you shift click and right click in the air, get to choose which one. Okay, so this duller color is the female, this one's the brighter color and pattern, that's the male. Very nice. Next up, let's start with the male Triceratops. Boom. Oh, that's an interesting coloration. Okay, let's swap out to the female. Okay, so this is the blue one that we're all used to. Very nice. And then right click for the babies. Ah, and there's the Islands of Adventure ones. So the babies are Islands of Adventure. At least that's might be my guess. But they definitely remind me of Sarah from Lost or from Land Before Time. Next up, we have the Troodon. Let's start with the males. Ooh. Very nice patterning. Let's do the females. Not seeing too... Oh, not too much difference here between these two. Then there's the babies. Saw earlier. These ones are a little bigger, I think. Very nice additions, of course. Spooktober time period. And now, for the Tyrannosaurus in all its glory. There's Buck there. Got some clipping on his... Oh no, that's just drawn in. Okay, next up, let's get the Joe and Roberta. They're darker. Nope, so that's just Roberta there. Very nice, and so let's also do... There's Junior! Nope, no coloration differences. But very nice to see the babies. Next up, we've got... Let's start with the males. Tiger Raptor, Velociraptor. Female? Okay, it just seems to be this one. The Jurassic Park one. Very nice. They're really good models, too. That's it for the land dinosaurs. And that's it for the land dinosaurs. Let's swap over so that, and I can adjust these pins so that I can make them for the marine creature. Okay, so we have 3 of them. First one is going to be the Nito type of fish. Like to be any sexual dimorphism. I'm able to tell it later. But got a new fish added to the game. Very, very nice. I don't know if this... I think this is a naturally spawning one so that you can potentially grab some eggs. I'm not 100% sure. Next up is the... This Mesilomus? It's like horseshoe crab. Very cool. One of the oldest living creatures on the planet still. And then last up is the Tylosaur. Male. Doesn't look like too much sexual dimorphism going on here. Very cool nonetheless. So this has been an amazing adventure, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for this mod. If you would like to join their Discord server, we will leave the link down in below and all those details. Anyway, this has been Thai. See you all next time down in the Ember Mine.
Remember, if you liked our content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell to be notified of any of our future uploads. This has been Thy. I'll see you all next time down in the Amber Mine.